Hi, these are 40 fast facts about the United Kingdom and its people. Fact 1, for those who are not British, Britain is not a country. Great Britain is the largest of the British Isles and includes the countries of England, Wales and Scotland. The United Kingdom is all of the above plus Northern Ireland, so if you call a Scotsman English, he will not be very happy. UK Parliament's Salmon Act of 1986 makes it illegal to hold a salmon under suspicious circumstances. Nowhere in Britain is more than 75 miles from the sea. At 1,107 feet, the Shard in London was completed in 2012, making it the tallest building in the continent of Europe. Chicken tikka was voted the UK's national dish. It was first devised in the UK and is unknown in India. In the census of 2011, 177,000 people in England and Wales said their religion was Jedi. This makes Jedi the 7th most popular religion. The UK is linked with the European continent through the Channel Tunnel. At a length of 21 miles, it is the second longest rail tunnel in the world. The average British citizen drinks 876 cups of tea a year. The shortest scheduled flight in the world is 2 minutes between the Orkney Islands of Westray and Papa Westray off the Scottish coast. If you reach the age of 100, you will receive a personalized birthday card from the King. Big Ben is not the name of the famous tower, which is called the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is the bell inside the clock. The University of Oxford is the oldest higher education institution in the UK. Until 1877, lecturers at this university were not allowed to get married. The typical Britons will spend around £67,000 or $75,000 on alcohol in their lifetime. Royal weddings are national holidays. More than 300 languages are spoken in London, which is more than in any other city in the world. The King owns all the whales and dolphins within 3 miles of the UK coast. A mustache was mandatory for all British soldiers from the Crimean War until 1916. In the 16th century, it was illegal to beat your wife after 9 p.m. because it could disturb your neighbor's sleep. The UK has 15 national parks that cover 8% of Britain. The largest Indian restaurant in the world is in Cleckheaton in West Yorkshire. It can accommodate up to 850 guests. Amazingly, London has more Indian restaurants than either Delhi or Mumbai. Champagne was not invented in France, but it was invented in England by Christopher Marett in 1662. In Britain, accents changed noticeably about every 25 miles. In the 19th century, the British Empire ruled a quarter of the world's area. In Britain, 6,000 people a year are injured or killed by falling over their trousers. That's pants in America. In 1811, a quarter of all women in Britain were called Mary. Britain is the only country in the world that does not have its name on its stamps. There are 409 escalators on the London Underground, and they cover a distance equivalent to 2.5 times around the world every week. Margaret Thatcher was the longest-serving and also the first woman to be the Prime Minister of the UK. It is illegal to die in the British Houses of Parliament. London has over 170 museums. Cheshire is the oldest British cheese and has been eaten since Roman times. The most remote pub in the UK is the Old Forge, Inverie, Scotland. It is 107 miles from Inverness, its nearest city. For almost 300 years, French was the official language in the UK, from 1066 to 1362. The British royal family lives in Windsor Castle, which is the oldest royal residence in the world. Every year 80,000 umbrellas are lost on the London Tube. There are over 500 pubs in the UK named the Red Lion. The oldest tree in Britain is 1,000 years old and is to be found in Manthorpe in Lincolnshire. It is so big that 39 people can sit inside it. The code 007 that Ian Fleming used in James Bond stories was inspired by a bus of the same number which ran from Canterbury to London. Horses and donkeys in the UK are all required to have a horse passport. Thank you for watching this far, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you liked this, please consider subscribing.